All right, Tai Chi Rhythms, Nancy, number 30. You guys ready to rock?
Yep. Yes.
Woohoo! Friday, TGIF.
Yes.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna make this bigger. Boom, there we go. Nice. All right. So starting feet together, and we're gonna bounce. Imagine you're a spring. You're gonna let your shoulders relax, your elbows, your wrists, your fingers, head and neck, and really feel that ripple running down through your body. And notice anywhere that ripple gets caught and move that part of your body to release that tension. Good. And now we're going to shake like this, like you're twisting your spine. Shake like we're doing the chubby checker twist. Oh, baby. The twist. And you just let yourself jiggle, relax in every joint. Flippity flop. Good. And now we're going to twist fully with the core, arms loose and floppy. Twisting from the dantian, relaxing the hips, the knees, and the ankles. And really paying attention to the arms as they move through space. If they're soft, they should be flopping into your body much better, Andy. And back to center. Nancy, last week I did me full screen, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I've got a side by side. I'll do this for the warm-ups. Then if I remember, I'll switch back to full screen, but I don't remember what I did to make it be full screen on me last week offhand, so I might have to click to figure that out. Okay, arms floating up. And we're going to stretch tall. Imagine you're hanging from your wrists. Let that stretch go all the way down to your sacrum. And if you can, let it go all the way down to your heels. Feel that stretch go all the way down the back of your body. And then swan dive to a forward fold, but just let yourself hang. Don't push down into this. And we're going to wiggle the fingers, the wrist, elbows, shoulders, head and neck. Tailbone, wiggle that from one side to the other. Let everything that needs to wiggle, wiggle. Release that tension, and then we're going to inhale to roll the spine up gently, one vertebra at a time. Arms float all the way back up. Stretching tall again. And swan dive all the way down, relaxing forward. And wiggling anything that needs to wiggle. Inhale, rolling up. Good. Arms floating up again. Clasp the fingers together, and we're going to pull one arm behind the head gently. A little bit of lateral flexion in the spine. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. Good. Release. One arm across the front of the body, pulling in gently, rotating up and down. Visualize that rotator cuff melting like butter. And switch. Always gently moving in our Tai Chi stretches, never doing static stretches like yoga. Release. All right, and my favorite, arm goes around behind your back, grabs the elbow pit if you can. If not, grab the wrist. This arm comes out the side, and we're going to curve around the front of the body as we twist. Deep inhale, exhale, relax that rear shoulder. Really let that shoulder stretch. And gently release. Check it out. Good. And other arm behind the back. Elbow pit if you can. Arm out to the side and twisting around the front. Deep inhale, exhale, relax that rear shoulder. Notice that a stretch feels different when you really relax the muscle as opposed to when you're resisting it. And release. Good. And big arm circles, slow and gently, going backwards. And then reverse, going forward. Good. And big circle in front of the body. Bless you. And reverse that circle. And switch. Other arm, big circle, coming in front of the body. Relax the shoulder, relax the elbow. And reverse. Good, back to center. And swinging the arms. Use as little energy as you can to keep them swinging. Relax those shoulders. Feel the weight of the arms. Feel the volume of the arms. And feel the, if you're moving through water and doing this, feel the current that you would be creating. Back and forth, back and forth. And then slowly let them stop. Nice. And feet double shoulder width apart. Hip circles, starting slow, starting small. Searching for any kinks, any resistance, any fear, any pain. And slowly increasing that circle. Using the movement like a massage. That's all massage is moving something that is tense. It's softening something that is hard, moving something that is still.
Nice to see you.
Say what?
We stopped. We lost you for a second.
Oh, okay, reverse. I'm so sorry for you. I'm glad you guys made it without me. Good. And feet double shoulder width apart. We're going to bend the knees slightly, and we're going to shift our weight onto the left foot. And we're going to shift our weight onto the right foot. Hips stay level, and we want to float straight across and straight back. You want to come in and stop gently, and you want to come out gently. I like to think of this like the ebb and flow of the tide. Good. Now, just for fun, let's add the arms and watch how this combination happens in Tai Chi. So here, the arms are going to be out. And as I shift, the arms sink. As I stop, the arms raise. And as I shift, they sink. Stop, they raise. Shift, they sink. in and out softly, like the ebb and flow of the tide. Let your arms float like seaweed in the ocean. I also like to visualize incense smoke. Let your body be hollow. Often like to visualize floating underwater. How does your body move when you move underwater? Moves with a slow motion and a buoyancy because it's supported on all sides. It flows. Good. And back to center. Feet together, hands on the knees, circles with the knees. And reverse. Good. And toe into the floor, circle with the heel. And reverse. Good. And switch. And reverse. Okay. Let me see if I can get myself big here easily. And pin video. Boom, there we go. Okay. All right, so today we're going to go through all of our major moves in 24 form facing forward, and then we'll begin to work those movements into the lower body. We're going to do it all standing still facing forward first, and then we'll go into the lower body and we'll get as far as we can. Warm those hands up.
So Tech, I have to leave at 5:30 today, I'm sorry, but just so you know.
Okay, thank you for letting me know. That way it won't hurt my feelings. All right, so feet shoulder width apart. We're going to work with Tai Chi posture real quick. Make sure and bend your knees slightly. Doesn't mean that we're doing this, but it means we're not doing this with my knees tight and locked back. We're bending the knees slightly, and that's to release the tension that gets trapped in the back of your knees so energy can flow and not get stuck. We tilt the pelvis a little bit forward so that we don't have sway back and we're trapping energy in the low back, so the spine is up straight. And we relax the shoulders. Shoulders are never tight, never back. They're always relaxed. Head is up straight over the spine, and you imagine a string at the top of your spine with all of your bones dangling from that string. Armpits, you want a little bit of space. We don't want them closed. This traps energy. We want a little bit of space. Hands, we want a little bit of space. This traps energy. This traps energy. This allows energy to flow. This allows energy to flow. So we want all of our joints to be slightly open, not closed. Okay? Tai Chi posture. Kapow. Beautiful. First, we're going to imagine a wave coming out of the chest, pushing the elbows forward, raising the wrists up. And we're going to roll over the top of that wave and sink down the backside. Now, no matter how softly we did that, we're going to relax even more. We're going to do it more softly. We're going to do it with less energy. And we're going to float over that wave and sink down the backside. Now we're going to remember that the slower we move and the softer, more relaxed our body is, the more we feel. And that's the entire purpose of doing these movements, is to relax your body enough that you begin to feel space as a substance as you move through it, like you're underwater. Because space is not emptiness. Space is fluid and continuous, just like water. But the energy is more subtle than water. But when we relax really deeply and we move really slowly, you gain an awareness of empty space that feels very, very similar to the effect of being in water. And then let's add a sink. When the hands go down, we're going to sink at the knees just a little bit. And then as we raise up, we straighten the knees just a little bit. Inhale, floating. Exhale, draining. Good. And now we make our ball. Bottom hand throws a frisbee, unfolds, scoops down to come back in, unfolds, scoops down. Remember that this arm has to unfold gently like an octopus tentacle in order to generate any real power, like a whip, uncurling. And then we add our shift. We shift, and we shift. We shift, and we shift. Now we can let the top hand begin to sink straight down. Ward off. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Spine stays up straight over the hips, shifting into and out of each position softly, just like before. Fingers soft, wrists soft, whole body moving like seaweed in the ocean. Inhale, exhale. Good. Hold, and ball on the other side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Pay just as much attention to this coming back as you do to this going out. This is one movement, but this is another movement. Right? There's the yin and the yang. Every single movement has a yin and a yang. Good. Ball on the other side. Brush knee. Shift the weight. Slide across a plane of glass. Push. Shifting back. We come back to our ball. Brush knee, low block. Shift the weight. Slide across a plane of glass. And push like you're pushing a wall. Boom. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Ball on the other side. Low block. Shift. Slide across a plane of glass. Push. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Back to the center. Arms out both directions, but relax. Palms facing up. Twisting to the front and the back. Backhand curls like you're swimming. Repulse the monkey. This is pushing an arm off of your arm as you pull that hand back all the way, expand back to the other side. Curl like you're swimming and repulse that monkey. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. Back to your ball. And grasp the bird's tail. We've got ward off. Hands flip. Roll back. Palm press. Hands flatten. And we roll over the ball. And then we push through cotton. Hands flatten. Skim the water. Ball on the other side. Ward off. Roll back. Palm press. Roll over the ball. Two-hand push through cotton. Skim the water. Ball on the other side. Ward off. Roll back. Palm press. Roll over the ball. Two-hand push. Now begin to watch the volume of this movement. Like water. It comes in and it goes out. And it comes in and it goes out. And it comes in and it goes out. Feel that volume and your movement will get softer and softer. One more time, both sides. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. And back to the center. From right here. Splash the face. Single whip. Back to here. Crane's head. Splash the face. Single whip. Crane's head. Splash the face. Single whip. And you guys, you do want to, when you do this in real life, you want to look towards where you're pushing. So if you do the form and your head is this way, you'll look really funny. So you look towards where you're pushing here. That's an important thing.
What's this hand doing? Holding someone up, or
Say what?
you got someone's neck in this hand, holding him up?
It's a block where your hand is coming over someone's arm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're hooking your arm over someone's arm. So here and then swoop, and then push. Good. Back to your ball. Boom. Boom. Good. Ball on the other side. Crane's head. Splash the face. Single whip. Back to your ball. Boom. Splash the face. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Back to center. Wave hands like clouds. We're going to start with one arm first. Across the front of the body, rolling over the barrel, sinking down. This is a block. And we inhale, floating up. And we exhale, floating down. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now double shoulder width apart. And we're going to shift the weight to this side as we raise. And then we're going to shift the weight to this side as we sink. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Shoulders completely relaxed. Arm is floating like seaweed, incense smoke. Good. Other arm. And now we alternate. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And then we have that again. And on guard. And kick. So upper body first for heel kicks. Arms scoop, crossing. And then they close down diagonal here. Boom, 45 degrees. Drop down, scoop, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good, now we add our heel kick. Inhale, exhale. Heel kicking straight out, toes up, and then we switch legs. Only get that leg as high as you can raise it with it straight. Inhale, exhale. Good, and center. Awesome, so from where you're at, everyone take one step this way. And snake creeps down. We're going to start with the lower body. We sink the weight and reach the foot out, but we don't do this. Okay? We sink the weight and stick that foot out. Better. Shift, and then bring that foot in. Sink the weight, step, then we shift, and then we sink the weight, step, shift. Good. And now upper body, you can stay where you're at. Upper body, top hand is gonna come to our crane's head. Bottom hand is gonna go right here. And then when we add the legs, okay, notice how I didn't do this. This is not a snake reach down. This is snake creeps down. Weight sinks straight down, steps, shift, come up on the other side, fall on the other side. So it's crane's head, snake goes straight down and opens to here, 45, and then we add the low body. And then we shift to come up. Here, here. Snake creeps down, shift, come up. Crane's head, snake creeps down, shift, come up. Good, shake it out. So here, feet are shoulder width apart, ball here, but we're gonna twist to the side. So here's a ball in the center, and here's a ball at our side, and we're gonna push here. Okay, so right hand's on top. Bring the ball to our side. That front hand is gonna do a high block, and the bottom hand is gonna push straight under. Okay. And then we're going to go to the other side. Ball on your hip. Your right hand should be on top. Your front arm is going to do a high block now. It's your left arm. And then your right arm is going to push under straight at the corner at the height of the heart. Boom. And these two hands should be together like you're up against a wall, not like this or like this. Those two hands should be together. High block, push through. Ball on the other hip. High block, push through. Okay, ball on the other hip. Now pull both feet together. And we're gonna step diagonal with that left foot, front arm high block, back arm push through. Good. Step back, ball on the other side, diagonal step, high block, push through. Back to center, ball on the other side. Diagonal step, left foot, high block, push. Okay, now back to center, and everybody take like a step or two back. We're going to do this actually stepping forward, which is how this works in the form. So both feet together, ball on your hip, step diagonal, block and push. Then both feet are going to come together, ball on the other side, step diagonal, block and push. Feet come together, ball on the other side, step diagonal, block and push. Come together, ball on the other side, step diagonal, block and push. Good, let's do that again. Coming back, Ball on your hip, step diagonal, block and push. Ball on your hip, step diagonal, block and push. Feet together, ball on the hip, step diagonal, block and push. Feet come together, ball on the hip, step diagonal, block and push. Awesome. And step back. So you're in cat stance with your right leg on your toe out in front of you, weights on your left foot, leg is bent. This arm is going to be in front of you, your left arm's in front of you, and the right arm's going to go over this, and it's going to reach down. Spine stays up as we bend here. You guys stay facing forward. I'm just going to come to the side to show. Goes over, reaches down, keeping the spine up. We don't want to do this. We want to keep the spine up. Needle at the bottom of the C. Okay, so from right here, bring that toe in front, arm across. This arm goes over, and we sink. Needle at the bottom of the C, and back up. Toe, arm, needle at the bottom of the C. Good, back up. Cat stance to the toe, arm across, needle at the bottom of the C. Good, and back up. And our switch, which comes right after that, we'll do that one later. We're going to start from here. So this is just like this arm I'm pushing against a wall, and this one is over my head, high block. It's like resting on top of my head, but not touching here. This arm is going to do a big circle, and we're just going to let it do a big circle. And we're going to feel this circle. Okay, this is the first movement. Okay, from right here, first movement, big circle. Second movement, this arm's going to join, and we're going to do an X overhead. And then we come down to en garde, except this is with hammer fist. So this is a fist, back of your fist facing the ground, palm facing up, hammer fist here. Come back, boom. That right hand's going to do a big circle. Then the left hand joins, hammer fist. Good. Push and high block here. Big circle. Other arm joins, X, hammer fist. Boom. Good, one more time. Big circle. Second circle, X, hammer fist. Good. Other side, we've got the push here, hand overhead here. And this time the left arm is going to circle. And we're just going to let it circle a few times just to feel this movement. This is the beginning of our movement. And then next, this other hand is going to join. It's going to come up, and we're going to do an X, And then we come down, hammer fist, on guard. Good. Push, high block. Left hand, big circle. Right hand joins, X, hammer fist. Push and block, big circle. Other hand joins, X, hammer fist. Here. One more time. Good. All right, shake it out. Oh, wow. Okay, we only got 10 minutes left. All right, so we don't have time to connect the bottom, but we'll connect the bottom to all of that next week. Let's finish up with Qigong. Warm your hands up. Shake your hands like you're flicking water off your fingertips. Relax the wrists, the elbows, the shoulders, the ribs, and the spine, the neck. Good. We're going to let the palms float about the height of the waist, facing up, fingertips facing towards each other. Shoulders are completely relaxed. Inhale, floating up effortlessly like helium balloons. Splash the face with electric chi water. Let everything sink and drain down into the earth as the palms turn down. And then we're going to relax everything even more. Inhale, scooping up. Exhale, draining down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Fingertips lead, scooping up through the center. Inhaling all the way out through the crown. Exhale, down all around. Palms turn out. And then we pull everything back into the root. Inhale, up through the spine. Out through the crown. Exhale, down all around. Really visualize this pattern in your mind's eye. The shape is called a toroid, and it's the way the electromagnetic field moves around the entire planet Earth. Comes up through the core, out through the North Pole, and then it spills down around on all sides. And that magnetic sphere protects us from all kinds of radiation from the sun. And this magnetic field of yours protects you, or can protect you, from all kinds of radiation, all kinds of funky energies. Beautiful. Right hand over the third eye, left hand over the root. Shoulders are completely relaxed. Let the hands float like seaweed in the ocean. We're going to inhale and exhale through the palms. And just notice what that visualization feels like, breathing through your palms like you have gills in the centers of your hands. Now with the inhale, as slowly, as gently as possible, let both hands switch places. And with the exhale, let both hands switch back. Inhale. Exhale. Accepting every sensation because every sensation is true. And every sensation is you. Both hands float one over the other, not touching in front of the heart center. And we're going to tumble forward slowly and gently. And we're going to imagine that we're winding taffy between the hands. The slower you move, the softer you are, the thicker that taffy becomes. Beautiful. Now let both palms face each other and imagine this taffy is connecting the palms. Let the palms sink down. Feel that space in between the palms. We're going to let the arms float out and up, and I want you to feel that space. Stay connected and stretch like taffy. Inhale, floating up. Fingertips point together overhead. Exhale, let all of that connection drain down over you like rain. And then we relax even more. Inhale, floating up, dragging that taffy behind. Exhale, draining down like rain. Last one, the most effortless thing you've ever done. Inhale, floating. Hands come to prayer pose. Exhale down to the heart center. Allow your awareness to rest effortlessly in the center of every sensation. Accepting every sensation because every sensation is true. And every sensation is you. Remember, the body, mind, and spirit is not separate components, merely the same one experience. The more we unify the body, mind, and spirit through movement, breath, and awareness, the more effortless life becomes. Namaste. All right, good work, guys. We'll get back to doing the whole form moving next week.
Well, we added some moves on there. That was good.
Yeah. Unpinned video. Nope. Oops, now I'm pinned you guys. Gallery. There we go. Any thoughts, any questions?
Still hanging out in LA?
I just got back to LA last night.
You're gonna stay there? You think?
Well, I'm going to stay here until I get the deal on my family story. We're finalizing a contract with a Netflix executive right now, and her husband is represented by ICM, which is one of the largest talent management companies in the world. And we're finalizing the option agreement with them now. Once that's finalized, they'll start selling the project to Netflix and other big distributors, and then we'll have to negotiate, that deal. So I have to be here until that happens. And then I'll probably have to be here for the production of the show. And then I'll run far, far away from LA. I got to be here to make the business happen.
I felt really good today. Let's start off thinking this never worked and end up, why did I ever think that?
Right. I love it. And you guys are really tiny, but it did look like you were pretty synchronized. I mean, I could see the ebb and the flow. And if you're ever in doubt, just watch the rest of the class and just move with them. I mean, that's when the whole class moves together, everybody's getting it. Doesn't matter where, what's pointing what direction. If you're flowing with the class, you're in it, and it's stronger. It's a stronger energetic experience doing it in a room with other people than doing it by yourself. Each person is like their own little generator. And all of that energy is kind of like voices when they sing together, the resonance is higher and stronger. It's the same thing. It's just chi is a subtler form of energy than sound. That's it. All right, you guys have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, you too.
GIF.
Bye.
Bye.